Ever suspect that some of the healthy foods you're eating might actually be working against you, especially as we navigate our golden years? It's a startling thought, but daily consumption of certain vegetables could be undermining your immune system, accelerating brain aging, and even compromising your mobility, particularly the strength and stability of your legs. Hi, I'm Adam, your senior health specialist from Golden Vitality, and today we're uncovering these hidden dietary saboteurs and, more importantly, highlighting the champions that truly support your well-being. If you're ready to fortify your health and reclaim your vitality, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on crucial insights like these. Let's dive in. It might come as a shock to learn that incorporating the wrong types of vegetables into your daily diet can significantly weaken your immune defenses, hasten the cognitive decline associated with aging, and even impair your physical mobility, especially impacting your leg strength and overall stability. This isn't just speculation. Extensive research involving tens of thousands of older individuals conducted over many years and published in respected outlets like the Journal of Gerontology substantiates this very caution. Many popular vegetables, which might seem entirely benign at first glance, can harbor the potential to induce silent inflammation within your body. This subtle inflammation can damage the delicate blood vessels in your legs, make simple activities, like walking, more challenging, and considerably elevate your risk of falls, which, alarmingly, are the leading cause of fatal injuries among adults over the age of 65. But don't worry. In this discussion, I'm going to provide you with clear, comprehensive guidance. We'll explore which 3 vegetables are powerhouses you should aim to eat daily to keep your mind sharp, your body mobile and strong, and your overall health protected. Equally important, we'll identify 3 other vegetables that you should consider avoiding to safeguard your well-being. So pay close attention, especially towards the end, because I'm about to reveal a rather surprising truth about a common vegetable that many believe is highly nutritious, but could, in fact, be subtly undermining your leg health without you even realizing it. To ensure you never miss another personalized health tip designed for vibrant aging, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell if you haven't done so already. If this video resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, or if you have suggestions for improvement, type 0 and let me know how I can make this content even more valuable for you. Let's begin with 3 vegetables that seniors over 65 should seriously consider making a daily staple. First on our list is broccoli, often hailed as nature's armor against the aging process. Among the myriad veggies that grace our dinner plates and market stalls, broccoli stands as a silent yet potent ally on the path to aging well. For those of us over 65, it's more than just a vegetable. It's akin to a living armor, intricately crafted by nature to safeguard the body's most crucial systems, especially during a period when natural resilience may begin to wane. Rich in the powerful phytochemical sulforaphane, broccoli actively combats chronic inflammation, which is one of the stealthy culprits behind many age-related ailments. Beyond just causing discomfort, chronic inflammation can slowly weaken muscles, joints, blood vessels, and even cognitive functions, all essential components for maintaining independence and a high quality of life. Sulforaphane transforms every bite of broccoli into a calculated investment in your longevity by activating critical detoxification pathways that cleanse the body of harmful substances and bolster its natural defenses. Beyond its anti-inflammatory prowess, broccoli is an excellent source of vitamin K, calcium, and a host of antioxidants. These nutrients are vital for maintaining cardiovascular health and robust bone density in older adults. We know that bones can become more fragile after 65, and even minor fractures can lead to significant long-term mobility issues. The unique, nutritional makeup of broccoli helps protect arteries from calcification, a common issue with aging, while simultaneously fortifying the skeletal system. It's as if the blueprint for sustained vitality is packed into each delicate green floret. Perhaps the most compelling argument for broccoli lies in its benefits for our very foundation, the legs and feet. Studies have indicated that sulforaphane can enhance peripheral circulation, ensuring that our lower limbs remain well-nourished and responsive. This translates to stronger, steadier steps, fewer balance issues, and a reduced risk of complications, often associated with conditions like diabetes. Incorporating broccoli into your diet is, in a very real sense, like making a daily decision to step forward with a bit more confidence and power. However, the preparation method is key. Lightly, steaming or briefly boiling broccoli for just a few minutes preserves its potent sulforaphane concentration and enhances its digestibility. Overboiling it to a mush effectively eliminates many of the amazing qualities this vegetable offers. When you allow your broccoli to remain vibrant in color, slightly firm, and full of life, you are, in essence, consuming life itself. For seniors aiming for a longer, more fulfilling life, a simple serving of steamed broccoli is more than just a meal. It's a powerful declaration of self-respect and an optimistic investment in the future. But while broccoli strengthens your inner armor, there is another unassuming green leaf that subtly fuels your heart, brain, and perhaps most importantly, the very muscles that power your daily activities. Could a handful of this vivid green be the secret to safeguarding your most valuable faculties as you get older? Let's find out next. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please let me know by typing "still watching" in the comments below. Now, let's discuss our second champion, spinach, the secret source of mental clarity and vigor. During the journey of aging gracefully, some foods subtly emerge as indispensable allies, and spinach is undoubtedly one of them. In fact, spinach ranks as one of the most potent restorative plants that seniors over 65 can incorporate into their daily regimen. Though sometimes overlooked or relegated to a simple salad green, its benefits are profound. This humble leafy green is abundant in natural nitrates, which significantly improve blood flow throughout the body, especially to the muscles and the brain. This influence has a profoundly transformational effect on elderly individuals. As we age, circulation tends to naturally decline, potentially depriving muscles of essential oxygen and nutrients. This can lead to lethargy, sluggish reflexes, and even cognitive fog. However, spinach directly counteracts this process. By naturally helping to dilate blood vessels and enhancing vascular flexibility, it ensures that muscles, particularly those in the legs and feet, maintain their strength and responsiveness. This improved blood flow is an invaluable gift of freedom and movement for older adults. Beyond its circulatory advantages, spinach is a fantastic source of lutein and folate, nutrients renowned for supporting memory, processing speed, and overall mental clarity. Studies have consistently shown that seniors who consume more lutein exhibit noticeably better cognitive function than those who don't. The assertion that a small handful of spinach daily can help protect the integrity of a healthy body and a bright mind against the encroaching forces of time is not an exaggeration. Even more remarkably, spinach offers subtle protection for our eyesight, one of the senses most susceptible to aging. It contains lutein and zeaxanthin, which directly support the eye's macula and help lower the risk of age-related macular degeneration, the primary cause of vision loss in the elderly. By preserving sight, spinach helps maintain independence, the ability to read, drive, recognize loved ones, and navigate the world safely. As always, preparation matters. Spinach's valuable nutrients are best preserved when it's lightly sautéed, or blended into smoothies, which also facilitates easier digestion for older adults. Overcooking can diminish much of what makes this ordinary leaf so extraordinary. From the vigor in your step to the clarity in your thoughts to the gleam in your eyes, spinach is a protector of energy in every sense. A modest daily portion can have a significant impact on safeguarding numerous facets of life that are too often overlooked. But although spinach strengthens the body and mind, another vibrantly colored vegetable, frequently found in kitchens, holds a secret weapon against aging that affects not only strength and vision, but also the crucial balance and coordination that allow you to stand upright and move confidently every day. Is this colorful root the natural defense you've been lacking? Now let's get to it. Our third vital vegetable, carrots, the unsung guardians of life, balance, and vision. Some of the most potent allies we can enlist as we progress through the later stages of life aren't the most ostentatious or exotic, but rather the most basic, natural treasures, such as the humble carrot. For the elderly soul who wishes to live a long, independent, and connected existence, carrots are much more than just a tasty, gratifying crunch. Carrots are abundant in beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A, which is vital for maintaining good vision. This is crucial for seniors, as independence is frequently and subtly determined by the quality of one's sight. Good vision allows you to appreciate more than just the fine lines on a loved one's face or the hues of a sunset. It protects against hazardous falls, permits safe driving, and maintains the dignity of boldly navigating the world. According to studies, regular intake of beta-carotene helps delay the onset of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of visual impairment in people over 65. Every vivid orange root, therefore, holds the promise of a brighter, safer future. Carrots, however, shield more than just the eyes. They also act as protectors of neuromuscular coordination and balance. The antioxidants in carrots support the integrity of blood vessels and neurons, two sometimes disregarded aspects of senior vitality, that keep the messages from the brain to the feet dependable and quick. Carrots subtly support both a healthy sensory system and strong legs, which are prerequisites for taking powerful, steady steps. Furthermore, carrots provide significant support for metabolic health in addition to vision and balance. Their high fiber content aids digestion, helps lower cholesterol, and stabilizes blood sugar levels. Three main health pillars that frequently deteriorate with age. Maintaining good blood sugar levels is about more than just avoiding diabetes. It's about safeguarding blood flow to the limbs, nerve function, and the ability to walk, dance, and live life to the fullest. To reap their maximum health advantages, carrots are best consumed fresh or lightly steamed. Eating 1 or 2 carrots a day, whether grated into a salad, sliced into a snack, or blended into a smoothie, may seem like a small gesture. But over time, it creates a significant layer of protection around the senses, the heart, and the feet that propel you forward. This is partly because fresh carrots offer a natural, wholesome sweetness. But not all vegetables are as unilaterally beneficial as carrots, despite their promise and protective qualities. Indeed, several veggies that appear innocuous can subtly weaken the very legs that support your independence, reduce your strength, and even negatively affect your circulation. Which hidden hazards might be present in your kitchen? Let's turn the page and find out what's really going on. Now let's discuss vegetables that older adults should be cautious about, or perhaps even avoid. First up is eggplant, which can pose a hidden danger to comfort and mobility. As we age, we need to make more thoughtful and cautious dietary decisions, since even the tiniest missteps can have a major impact on our independence, health, and quality of life. Eggplant stands out among the foods that seniors should be particularly cautious about, not because it loudly proclaims any danger, but rather because of the subtle harm it may bring to the body's internal systems, particularly the joints and the legs that support our freedom. On the surface, eggplant appears to be a harmless vegetable, rich in color, low in calories, and high in fiber. However, hidden beneath its glossy exterior is solanine, a natural chemical defense produced by the plant, which can be quite harsh on the aging body. It has been demonstrated that solanine can cause or exacerbate inflammation in sensitive individuals, especially in the muscles, joints, and connective tissues. For seniors who are already susceptible to arthritis, nerve sensitivity, or muscular stiffness, this secret substance can subtly worsen pain, stiffness, and a scary loss of mobility. The harm is not limited to discomfort. Low-level, persistent inflammation in the legs can weaken muscles, decrease blood flow, and affect the delicate neuromuscular coordination required for safe and steady walking. Unnoticed weakness can accumulate. Over time, the steps might become less clear. Without obvious notice, the simple pleasure of going for a walk outside or crossing a room with assurance can start to fade. Losing balance, falling, or having chronic joint pain can have a significant emotional toll in addition to the physical one. When the body no longer moves with ease, feelings of helplessness and loneliness frequently start to creep in. In this sense, the seemingly innocuous eggplant can subtly lead to a much more profound decline in well-being. Methods of preparation, whether baked, grilled, or stewed, don't significantly alter its solanine content. The risk remains, especially if eaten frequently. There are many other much safer and healthier vegetable options for seniors who are working to preserve their independence, stability, and mobility. Although not everyone will experience symptoms immediately after eating eggplant, for people over 65 whose bodies are inherently less resilient, the risk is often too great to overlook. Protecting your joints and muscles from silent saboteurs. Like these is the first step in preserving your ability to walk, dance, and stand tall. But eggplant is only the first vegetable on our caution list. Other veggies, however popular and colorful, contain substances that can subtly irritate, disturb, and deplete your body, endangering not just your physical vigor, but also your mental clarity. Is it possible that one of the most common vegetables in American homes is actually hastening the aging process from within? Next, let's find out. Please let me know in the comments if you're still finding this valuable. A simple yes will do. Our second vegetable to approach with caution is green bell peppers, an unseen source of silent inflammation. Every meal we consume has the silent potential to either help or hinder us, especially during the prime years of life, frequently in ways that the body only gradually becomes aware of. Green bell peppers, which are colorful, familiar, and frequently lauded for their crisp, fresh flavor, are among the most misleading meals for seniors. However, Beneath their upbeat exterior is a more complex tale that requires consideration from everyone who is committed to preserving their health and vigor. As members of the nightshade family, green bell peppers are naturally rich in lectins. Lectins are complex proteins that can attach to the intestinal lining and potentially interfere with the absorption of nutrients. This becomes a quiet concern for elderly people whose immunological and digestive systems may already be more compromised or sensitive. Lectins can contribute to a low-grade chronic inflammation that is frequently undetectable at first, but gradually erodes blood vessel function, neuron resilience, and joint health, all of which are essential for preserving strength, mobility, and balance. Stiffness in the ankles, tingling in the toes, or a feeling of instability when walking that wasn't present previously are some of the initial minor symptoms of this concealed inflammation that many seniors might attribute to just getting older. When the inflammation gradually worsens, it can lower blood supply to the legs and feet, impairing feeling, weakening muscles, and raising the chance of falls, one of the biggest threats to those over 65. The irony can be quite poignant. For many older folks, a vegetable that is frequently picked in the name of health may be stoking the very flames of decline that they are working so hard to put out. Even worse, compared to their red, orange, or yellow ripened cousins, green peppers have significantly fewer concentrated antioxidants. This implies that you not only miss out on some of the protective benefits, but are also potentially burdened by their inflammatory potential. While cooking green bell peppers can somewhat decrease their lectin concentration, it is often best for elderly people who already have cardiovascular problems, arthritis, or digestive sensitivities to limit their intake or even steer clear of them completely. Numerous other veggies can be substituted for them without causing apparent harm, because they are safer, higher in antioxidants, and kinder to aging systems. Just as powerful as deciding what to eat is deciding what not to consume. Making small, sensible choices at every meal is the first step in safeguarding your strength, mobility, and even your mental health. However, there are other hidden culprits besides green peppers. There is another vegetable, common, lowly, and adored all over America, that might be doing much more damage to your heart, legs, and freedom of movement than you realize. Is the veggie you most trust weakening you from the inside out? The reality is more shocking than you may think. Third on our list of foods to be mindful of: white potatoes, a comfort food that can subtly erode stability and strength. Few foods are more ingrained in American culture than white potatoes. Whether mashed at family meals, crisped into golden fries, or baked warm next to a hearty meal, they evoke a sense of familiarity and tradition. However, this well-known staple can subtly undermine the very stability and strength that are so important for aging successfully, especially for seniors over 65. There is a perilous reality beneath their comfortable familiarity. Due to their high simple carbohydrate content, white potatoes can quickly raise blood sugar levels after consumption. Even while the initial effect might seem innocuous or even enjoyable, the long-term effects are far from it. Frequent spikes in blood sugar cause the body to become inflamed, which puts stress on the fragile blood vessels that supply the brain, legs, and feet. Seniors may experience longer recovery from exertion, loss of sensation, and a gradual weakening that impairs mobility without notice, since their circulatory systems are often already more susceptible. However, blood sugar is not the only risk factor. White potatoes and other high glycemic meals are linked to arteriosclerosis, a progressive hardening of the arteries. Blood flow to the lower extremities deteriorates when arteries become less flexible, resulting in cold feet, cramping, numbness, and instability. Even minor pain from these issues might soon turn into major dangers to mobility and independence. This can lead to a higher risk of falling, a slower rate of injury healing, and a loss of autonomy that has a profound effect on one's physical and mental well-being. Even the reassuring custom of baking or mashing potatoes has unspoken risks. The extra butter, cream, and salt used in many potato meals exacerbate their already significant negative impact on heart health. A single plate of potatoes has the power to subtly undermine the effects of medication and good habits for seniors who are managing high blood pressure, diabetes, or cardiovascular disease. When compared to other root vegetables, white potatoes are likewise deficient in protective nutrients. White potatoes provide minimal protection against the oxidative stress that speeds up aging at the cellular level, in contrast to the vivid colors of sweet potatoes or carrots, which are bursting with antioxidants. Seniors who choose them often lose out on a vital chance to safeguard and nourish their bodies from the inside out. You don't have to give up warmth or comfort to avoid white potatoes. It entails making decisions that respect the body's requirement for consistent energy, robust circulation, and robust muscles, the very qualities that maintain independence and happiness as we age. The influence of each minor decision adds up. As we enter later stages of life, it becomes evident that real strength is derived from the little decisions we make every day, often without even understanding how significant they are, rather than from big, infrequent events. Protecting the legs that carry us, the heart that keeps us going, and the intellect that defines us means picking the proper veggies and avoiding the hidden risks in foods we are accustomed to. These are no longer merely dietary issues. They are meaningful acts of respect for ourselves, commemorating the years we have earned and the life we have been given. One thing is clear from my own experience and the other tales I have heard. Seeking miracles is not the goal of aging healthily. It all comes down to awareness, constancy, and a readiness to give the body peaceful, committed care. What sensible, everyday sustenance gives cannot be replaced by a doctor, medication, or invention. Eating a handful of walnuts, replacing spinach with a riskier green, or putting down white potatoes in favor of more colorful options could all seem like little things. However, these minor details have a big impact on a senior's life, safeguarding their freedom to move about freely, think properly, and live on their own. They safeguard happy times spent with loved ones, adventures taken with friends, and dreams carried out in good health. It's a straightforward yet significant lesson. Each meal is an investment in the future. Each mouthful is a vote for struggle or strength. Although we cannot control every force that comes with growing older, we can support ourselves, respect ourselves, and give ourselves the best chance to live life to the fullest every day that lies ahead. It is not difficult to live a stronger, more independent, and happier life as we age. It is based on love for the life we still have the ability to influence, respect for the body, and consideration for the mind. The purpose of these discussions on golden vitality is to encourage you to live life to the fullest and most genuine. I would be delighted to hear from you now. Think for a moment, then share one item you've learned today that you want to apply in your own life or one vegetable you'll be looking at differently. On this path of accepting these realities and making empowering choices, let's help one another. If this video was enjoyable and useful to you, please leave a remark with a 1. If not, or if you have feedback, feel free to use 0 in your comment. Your opinions are very important to us. For more videos like these, remember to subscribe to our Golden Vitality channel, like this video, and share it with others who might benefit. I appreciate you viewing, and I hope you enjoy living your life as you see fit, full of health and golden vitality.